Despite Prime Minister Justin Trudeau urging Canadians around the world to return to Canada, many are opting to stay abroad.
Let me be clear. If you're abroad, it's time for you to come home.
Welcome to the Canadian Expat. Here we discuss a few items that we think are relevant to Canadians living abroad. If you are living outside of Canada, are considering moving abroad, or are on your way back, our goal is to get you bits and bytes of information that will prove to be useful and interesting. To make sure that you know when we upload a new video, hit the subscribe button and that little bell so that you get notifications. Rushing home and paying out thousands of dollars on airfare just to return to Canada is not an optimal situation for many that have opted for living in another country. David Peterson, a Canadian who's been living in Poland for the last 3 years, mentioned that considering that a number of nations experienced the spread of the virus several weeks before it was substantiated within Canada, there is a sense that they are relatively further ahead with flattening the curve. We spoke with Mr. Peterson, formerly from Toronto, Ontario, more than a month back regarding whether or not he intended to come home because of the pandemic. During that time, Canada had less than 70 incidents while Poland experienced close to 400. David let us know that he hoped the condition might improve throughout Europe and that he didn't feel driven to come back to Canada. Currently, with Canada experiencing in excess of 50,000 cases and 3,100 fatalities because of COVID-19, expats seem to be essentially doubling down on their strategy to stay abroad. David mentioned that he can certainly understand the key reasons why a good deal of folks might want to head home. However, for him, it didn't actually cross his mind. Many people believe that there's absolutely nothing in Canada which might make withstanding this particular storm any less complicated than it will be anywhere else in the world. David made things very clear that returning home would definitely mean moving in with families and perhaps parents and staying in segregation for the initial 2 weeks. As with most Canadian expats, David let us know that his way of life is established in Poland, and also people are a good deal further ahead considering that it struck them before it reached Canada. He said that it feels a little bit safer right now in Europe, considering that things are pretty much in transition and his support system is there. Seeing that optimism is beginning to surface within many parts of Europe, this might be an indicator to all Canadians that measures presently utilized are having a favorable impact and that situations are improving significantly. Canada is going to get through this. It's simply a question of when everything might return to what we used to deem normal. Once again, it will benefit the channel and ensure that we're able to continue to do this if you hit that like button. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.